Hi, I'm Gary Horton. Welcome to my short video about how Facebook ads compare to Google ads for fence contractors. Some Google Ads agency owners are saying that Google ads are going downhill because of the increase in fraudulent clicks generated by bots and the rising cost of clicks. I don't think anyone would argue that the cost of Google ads is not increasing. It is. This is true in my experience and in the experience of my colleagues. Clients who use lead brokers like Home Advisor, Thumbtack, and Angie's List report that the cost of leads there is also increasing on those platforms and the quality of leads is deteriorating. That's not surprising since lead brokers get their leads from Google Ads. However, I doubt if this is the end of Google Ads for fence contractors. Google's AI guards against fraudulent clicks. It can tell if a web entity is a real person or a bot simply by how that entity behaves on the page. And Google's AI is getting smarter by the minute. Most of Google's revenue comes from ads, so it's unlikely they will let it go downhill, although some sort of correction is expected in 2024. Because of the rising cost of Google ads, some agencies are beginning to use Facebook ads instead of Google ads. But Facebook ads do not work well for fence contractors because people do not go on Facebook looking for a fence contractor. They search Google. Facebook ads have their place, but they just don't work for fence contractors. Overcoming the rising cost of Google ads for a fence contractor requires a higher level of optimization and steadfast ad management. The more finely optimized your campaign is, the higher your quality score and the lower your cost. Just remember, results may take weeks or months to realize, depending on the ad spend and how quickly data is gathered. Focus on service-specific long-tail keywords. Pay close attention to search terms. When you find an irrelevant search phrase, add it to the negative keyword list so it doesn't trigger a click that will cost you money, but never convert to a paying customer. Use locally focused keywords like fence contractor in the city. Custom-built keyword-focused landing pages are essential. These will improve your quality score, which, as mentioned earlier, will lower your cost per click. Once you have enough data, you can optimize still further by adjusting your ad schedule so your ads show only during those times proven to convert. You can also target specific devices if data shows that most of your leads that convert are coming from a specific device. And while my next suggestion might seem like a no-brainer, I think it needs to be said. If you don't have a system in place to answer every phone call, don't bother running Google ads. You'll only waste your money. If you or an employee can't answer your business phone every time it rings, hire an answering service. Every lead you get through Google ads will cost you. Don't lose a single one because nobody answered the phone. Google ads are not going away. Google will continue to grow, and much of their growth will come from ads. The rising cost of Google ads will probably weed out the amateur ad agencies. Plus, I expect it will become increasingly difficult for a business owner to manage their own ads at a profit. More than ever, people will turn to Google when they need a fence installed or repaired because it's the easiest way to find a fence contractor. This means Google ads will remain one of the best ways for you to find customers. For a fence contractor, the key to success with Google ads in 2024 and beyond is to price your services to absorb the cost of running ads and still make a reasonable margin. If you'd like help with your Google ads, we offer a free 45-minute consultation. Our contact information is in the description below this video, or go to findlifemarketing.com/call.